Hello, my name's Al and today I'm going to show you how to service your DMR Vault pedals. Here's everything that you need to service your pedals. A workmate like this, or a vice, Allen keys are given, you should definitely have those, a torque wrench with an 8mm socket, a bearing kit for the right pedals, so in this case for your Volts they are around about 25 quid, a Volt and V12 pedal tool, this is £16, so it's a good investment, some paper towels or some rags and a rubber hammer. Before we get started, it's really important to note that the right hand pedal, so that's the drive side pedal, the nut which retains the axle and holds everything together has got a left hand thread. So we need to undo that in a clockwise manner. So it's opposite to a normal thread. Right, so the first step in order to pull these apart is to remove the end cap here. So 6mm Allen key. Undo that. And we'll see inside the retaining nut. So 8mm socket and a 6mm Allen key in the end of the axle. And we undo the nut. And leave that in the socket there. Behind the nut is a washer, it's really important to keep hold of that. And with that undone, the axle should just pull out like so. With the axle out, we're going to give it a good clean, wipe off the grease and any dirt. You see that there's a seal stuck on the axle. Note the way that it's orientated, it's stepped towards the body of the pedal, so we're going to remove that. Your kit should have a new one in. Once that's clean, inside the pedal you'll see on the outboard side you've got a cartridge bearing. You need to remove that so we can replace it. If you grab an 8mm Allen key, pop that down inside so it butts up against the bearing. You can tap that out. And then on the inboard side we have a bush which we need to remove, and that's what we use this tool for. To use the bushing removal part of this tool, we need to unscrew this cap up to one side, and then we're clamping the tool in our workmate. Make sure it's good and tight. And then make sure you've got the bush end of the pedal body, and we are screwing the pedal onto that thread. This will of course destroy the bush, and once it's screwed on we're going to pull the bush out of the pedal like so. So that's it there, stuck on the end of the tool. If when it comes to removing the bush you find it's really hard and you can't just pull it straight out of the pedal, you might have to hit the pedal body with a hammer. When you do so, make sure it's a rubber mallet, otherwise you'll damage your pedal body. The broken bush should just unscrew from the tool. It'll have a thread cut into it now, so that's fit for the bin only. Fit this part of the tool again and give the body a bit of a clean in preparation for fitting the rest of the kit. Okay, first part of assembling the pedal is to fit the bush into the body. So we take our tool and our new bush. You'll see that one end of the bush has a chamfer on it, so that wants to be the end that goes in first. And obviously get the right side of the pedal which is the inboard side, which has got no threads in it, and that is where the bush is going to go in. Line it up nice and straight, and using your tool, tap the bush home. It'll stop when it's in there properly, so it'll hit its seat. Then take our axle, add some grease. You don't need any on the threaded portion. Fit our seal, remember which way around it needs to go, so the step side faces in towards the pedal body. Next step is to fit the cartridge bearing. So that drops into the threaded side of the pedal body. Doesn't go all the way in. You need to use your end cap to drive it all the way home. So screw that in by hand initially. Grab your 6mm Allen key and tighten that until it stops and hits its seat. Then remove the end cap. Grab your axle, fit that through the DU bush side. Don't forget your washer, drop that over the threaded section. And then get your nut, it'll be a black one for this left pedal, which has a conventional thread, so a right hand thread. So you tighten it in a clockwise manner. Nip that up, and with your torque wrench set to 7 Newton meters, get your 6mm Allen key in the end of the axle, and tighten that up. Finally, fit your end cap. The end cap is essential. It holds the whole axle in place and stops it from sliding backwards and forwards. It's not just the nut's job. And then we tighten the end cap. And that's it, all put back together, nice and smooth. So repeat for the other pedal and you're done, all ready to hit the trails. Thanks for watching, see you next time, cheers!